Pause for a moment. Since childhood, you were taught this. Humans have five senses: sight, sound, touch, taste, smell. But deep down, you have always felt there was more. That feeling you get before something happens. That inner voice warning you. That unexplainable knowing when words are never spoken. That isn't imagination. That isn't coincidence. That is your hidden sense. A sense so powerful it could change the way you see the world. A sense so disruptive that societies worked hard to bury it. Ancient cultures spoke about it. Modern psychology hints at it. Secret research programs quietly confirmed it. But the story you have been told conveniently left it out. And here's the truth for you. If enough people awaken this hidden sense, the illusions that hold society together begin to crack. So stay with me until the end, because what I am about to reveal is not just knowledge, it's remembrance. And before we begin, take this step, subscribe right now, because this isn't just a channel, this is gathering of awakened minds. And together we can bring back what was stolen from humanity. Let's move with first one, the lie of five senses. You were told five, but your science disagrees. Humans actually have many more: balance, temperature, hunger, pain, body awareness, even time perception. So, why does this education system keep repeating five? Because five is simple, neat, closed, a cage of belief. Everything beyond five can be mocked as fantasy. But here's the problem: your subconscious brain process over 11 million bits of information every second. Your conscious brain barely 40. That gap is massive, and it means you are sensing far more than you realize. Think of times you felt danger before it happened. The hairs on your neck rise, your chest tightens. No logical signal, but your body knew. That's not imagination, that's suppressed science for you. By limiting children to five senses, society conditions them to distrust their natural awareness. And when awareness is distrusted, control become easier. Moving with next one, ancient knowledge across cultures. Long before modern science, cultures across the globe already mapped this sense. Egyptians drew the eye of Horus, a symbol identical to the pineal gland in the human brain. Indian sages describe the Anjana chakra, the third eye, the seat of intuition. Chinese tradition spoke of Qi, the energy flowing through meridians, felt but unseen. Indigenous tribes describe sensing animals before they appear, feeling storms before clouds formed. Are we to believe all these civilizations spread across continents all invented the same story? Or is it more likely they were describing the same human capacity, the what we now call a forgotten sense? Notice the pattern. Everywhere you look, the sixth sense was honored. But in the West, it was mocked. In schools, children laughed at it. In science, it was dismissed. Yet in secret, powerful institutions study it. Coincidence or suppression? Moving with next one, the psychology of intuition. Modern psychology offers hints. Intuition is the first decision made in milliseconds, faster than logic. Gut feelings are the second. Your stomach houses 500 million neurons. Your second brain. Mirrors neurons are the third. The silent empathy that lets you feel what someone else feels before they say a word. This is miserable. This is repeatable. But here is what isn't taught. Your subconscious is a prediction engine. It gathers signals you don't consciously notice. It builds models. It projects futures. That's why sometimes you just know. Think of a firefighter walking out of a building seconds before collapse. No evidence, no logic, just a sense. Or a mother sensing her child is in danger, even miles away. Science calls it anomaly. Psychology calls it bias. But what if it's neither? What if it's simply your sixth sense doing its job? Moving with next one, why it was suppressed. Ask yourself this. Who benefits from a blind population? Advertisers need you blind. They hijack your five senses with colors, sounds, flavors. Politicians need you blind. They shape speeches, body language, imagery. Media needs you blind. They feed you headlines designed for emotional reaction, not truth. But the sixth sense reveals that. With it, lies feels heavy, manipulation feels hollow, deception rings fast. That's danger for systems built on control. So instead of teaching it, society mocks it. Remember Project Stargate? The CIA secretly studied remote viewing and psychic perception for over 2 decades. Publicly dismissed, privately funded. It, if it was useless, why spend millions? Because behind closed doors, they know it works. But in classrooms, you have told it doesn't exist. That is suppression for you. Moving with next one. Modern science accidentally confirms it. Even while denying it, science keeps stumbling over evidence. Precognition studies show participants react milliseconds before an event occurs. Heart Math Institute reveals your heart responds before your brain processes information. Carl Jung described synchronicity, meaningful coincidences beyond probability. And neuroscientists studying the default mode network find it light up when people experience intuition or altered states. So, what do we call it? Science says anomaly, but let's be honest. An anomaly that repeats is not an anomaly, it's a pattern for you. And patterns are the language of truth. Moving it. Next one, how to reawaken it. The sixth sense isn't new, it's ancient, it's buried. To reawaken it, don't need technology, you need removal of noise. Start with stillness, meditation, silence, float tanks. Even 5 minutes of true stillness changes your neural patterns. Journal patterns, write your dreams, record synchronicities, track gut reactions. Listen to your body, notice micro reactions, breath shifts, muscle tension. Spend time in nature, away from screens, away from noise. Studies show creativity and intuition spike after just 20 minutes in natural environments. And protect your biology. Pineal gland health matters. Sleep cycles, exposure to natural light, avoid toxins. The sixth sense doesn't appear with effort, it emerges when the distractions fade. Moving with next one. What happens after awakening? Once awakened, everything shifts. You sense dishonesty before it's spoken. You see through manipulative marketing. You make faster, better decisions. Relationships become clearer. Authenticity feels magnetic. Lies feels repulsive. Time itself feels different, less linear, more flowing. And creativity expands. Einstein himself said, imagination is more important than knowledge. He wasn't dismissing science, he was pointing to the science that makes science possible. Awakening isn't about becoming supernatural, it's about becoming natural again. Moving it. Next one, the dangerous question. Now, the question no one wants asked, if this science makes us stronger, who fears it most? Corporations that sell illusions, governments that thrive on obedience, tech platforms that program your attention with algorithms. Imagine if everyone could sense the truth behind every headline, every advertisement, every speech. How long would manipulation survive? That's why Sixth Sense is ridiculed. Not because it's fake, but because it's powerful. Moving with next one, the awakening call. You are not broken. You are never limited to five senses. You were taught to forget. But forgetting is not permanent. The sixth sense is still inside you, waiting, watching, whispering. And here is the truth for you. Remembering is your choice, so let this be the beginning. Don't let this fade into another video you scroll past. Take action. Subscribe right now. Because this isn't just about content, this is about connection. A movement of people who refuse to stay blind. Share this with someone ready to wake up because the sixth sense isn't paranormal. It is the most normal part of you. and the time to reclaim it is now.